Hi, I'm Judy at Spellbinders booth today. I'm going to show you the new enhancing elements and how they work with our existing dies. I've got them laid out already here. They're it's not exactly a die. It does cut some shapes, but it doesn't cut an edge. So they work with the existing dies that we already have in our line. Here I have a circle die, and I've placed the enhancing elements around. This is a brand new product, and it has debossing characteristics as well as embossing. Cuts some shapes, and it's wonderful to use with card making or any other product. And here you can see a rectangle. It comes in 4 different shapes: rectangles, ovals, circles, and squares, and it will create all those elements. You can take one of your rectangle shapes or maybe a square and add a rectangle, a circle and a square. You can mix and match. So this takes your existing dies to another dimension. So I've taped these together so that they don't move. The first pass I'm going to do through the grand caliper is to cut. We will cut these little elements in here. So I've put them on a new magnetic mat. We use this with the gold element dies because it's a little bit of a cushion, not so much for magnet, but for cushion to get the elements, all these little design elements, to show through on our paper much better. Oh, we also need to mist this. Let me grab this. If we mist the paper, it will take the shapes much better. It will take the impression so much better because it softens the fibers in the paper. Okay, so I've got the base plate, I've got the magnetic, I've got my dies, the cutting edge up, embossing edge up paper, and the cutting mat. And I'm just going to put it through the grand caliper.
Then you're cutting the paper, and then you're cutting plate. Cut it. All right, it comes out. Take off the cutting plate.
That
down to your rubber.
will cut.
Okay. Paper that's not cut already.
So we can see our cut, and I'm not gonna take this off. I want to show that this can be used as an element on the outside without as a window, say on a card. So I'm trying to keep it in the same shape. That is. Now we'll put the embossing tan mat on top.
You get the best
pink plate. You can see my plates have been well used here at the show. All right, pass it through again. We do not want to use the magnetic mat when we do the embossing because it will probably make it's just a little too much pressure. It will probably make some shapes cut that we don't want to cut. It is an option to do that though, and we would get the cut shape. So now you can see what it looks a little damp because I misted it. And it's taped on here. So we're going to remove the tape. Taped. So now there's an element you could have used on the front of a card. And you've just got that pretty design on the outside of the cut edge. Or you have this. Check out the little dots here. Look at how pretty that is. Isn't that beautiful? All that embossing.